still gonna be up there? I've gotta get that fixed. Come on, you freaking timer. Get up there. Okay, timer's up. And video's up, and we're good. Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome to LA Noire. Yes, so if you guys remember yesterday, we finished up the Resident Evil Origins collection, so I thought I need something that's gonna get me into my mood, something I'm gonna love, something with a lot of violence, but also some investigating. And since I already played Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, LA Noire was up next. Yeah, so in case you guys do not know what this game is, I'm pretty sure most of you do if you had a PS3. This game is basically a detective noir game set in 1940s Los Angeles. And also, if you guys know what the movie and the book LA Confidential is, that was the inspiration for this game. The characters are inspired from it. The setting is 1940s Los Angeles. We're gonna have a lot of murders to investigate. A lot of things are gonna need to be checked upon. So, no more talking. Let's jump right into it. Also, I was supposed to start this like 30 minutes ago, but I didn't update it, so I had to download the update. Yes, new game. Let's do this.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and violence.
Okay, thank God I won't skip. Hold on, I need to put the subtitles on. Clue music, yes. Clue hints, yes. We don't want visual. We want to play it the way it was intended to be played, and we want to play this game the way it was intended to be played. Okay, there we go. We don't want visual clues, we need the clue hints. That's what we're gonna do.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Pretty sure that's our boy Cole.
A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter
This game is...
dream
Oh,
made possible by victory.
I think I'll wait till after the introduction scene.
A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
Oh, so that's how they make those movies.
A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers.
Of course. Look at all these women getting ready for their auditions.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Okay, so This game is divided into 5 sections: patrol, traffic, homicide, vice, and arson.
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Oops, I passed it. Now, because this is a detective game, we cannot drive recklessly. This is not GTA. We have to drive perfectly and carefully as to not cause city damage. We cannot be hitting people. We cannot hit other cars. See that right there? Don't do that.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Okay.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Okay. Now, as far as I can remember from this, in this game, your main objective is to go to crime scenes, search for clues, and just try and like solve the crime best you can.
I don't think this is going to help us.
It's just trash.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? Jeez.
Nothing.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Huh?
I tell you.
Backstory.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheriff. And your penance, or your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Okay. Those are going to be something that we're gonna have to collect a lot. Now, my partner says so. Oh jeez, how do you run? I know this game has a run button somewhere. Because I don't want to walk around to. Okay, R2, just like the. Okay, R2. Let's see what's the drive button. Jesus.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Wait a minute.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window.
Observation.
It might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
No. I wanna...
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
I'm on it. Got it.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we
Smith
are?
& Wesson, serial S71893.
Two bullets.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Okay.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun.
I think we got one.
You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Let's go.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No
I'm
harm
sure.
in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather
Oh,
round
right.
up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
So, I know for a fact Cole's inspiration comes from Ed Exley in LA Confidential. Him and Cole's personalities are essentially the same. Oh, jeez. You guys know me, I'm not really good with careful driving. Oh, hey, Sean. So I take it you know about this game? Geez, she said the place is a couple of blocks, not this far. Huh? Oh. Wait, so you haven't heard about this game? It was on PS3.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting
It's also
he's
on
the owner.
Xbox.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
It was on
I ought
Xbox
to.
360 and Xbox
sold
One.
it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
You could say that.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 20s. Model 27. Model 27. 4-barrel. Found him.
You're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Thank you.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Alright. Now I got an address.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home.
No.
Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
We got this.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
I'm gonna try and get used to driving, but in case I don't want to, I can always let my partner drive. But let me just drive by myself, at least for now. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess
Made
so.
a ninja
Seems a
clan
little too
named
good to be
Tamanian
true.
clan in Ruby.
One-of-a-kind murder weapon
Oh, neat.
bought locally using a real
What
name.
kind of clan?
If Schroeder's
So
our
what kind of
shooter,
clan are they?
he's no
Human,
criminal
faunus?
mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Ah. Do I have to go up there if I want to get across? I can't deal with this. I'm gonna let him drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Besides, this way I can get through the cases quicker. I mean, I'm gonna drive from time to time, but there are gonna be times when I'm getting my partner to take us there. 2 best friends in the clan named Tavo Hale and Wasabi Juve. Ooh, neat. So, this is my boy's apartment. Okay, so Schroeder, apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
LAPD!
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Really? Well then, would you mind if you take a look at it?
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Go!
You ready, tough?
That was a...
All those days of playing Sleeping Dogs is gonna pay off.
Ralph, you all right?
You okay?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Okay.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Let's see. What do we have here? Oh. A date book.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd
Oh,
Rose's name is in this
neat.
book.
Floyd
Phelps, we
Rose.
can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Okay.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private.
Cool.
Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Okay. I may be slow here, but what exactly is OCS?
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
Huh?
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Ah, okay. I see what you did there.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh, shit! Get the shotguns.
Weapons on the ground, now!
I know, right?
Nobody covering me! Try for the front door.
Whoa,
Keep
whoa,
your
whoa.
goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
Okay, press
We don't know
up.
how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons! The bank is surrounded! I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. You come any closer, we'll cut you.
Kill a cop! And it's the electric chair.
What the fuck?
Stay down!
Got him, Coach.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant
my
Hopkins says
ass.
anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Huh.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Huh.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole.
Oh.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Jackie Shito.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you...
Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Damn.
Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Come on, ain't no one else to run.
Away from me.
Ah! Bitch!
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside.
Oh, yes, you are.
I've done my time.
It's
You
over,
jumped
Bowers!
parole, dude.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
This motherfucker asking for it.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
I was in the army. They teach you to do shit like this.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Damn. Whew. I thought he was the quiet type. I still don't get what the score thing is, though.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star on the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Holy shit. Broad daylight, too?
Could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
I've got this.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole.
Hey.
You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
Okay.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Now it's time for my
Broad
detective skills to
daylight.
really kick in.
Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Bank of Arcadia. A layaway voucher.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Oof. Sounds like rigor mortis already set in. But he just died, so how could it set in? But yeah, they are fresh. He just got killed right now. That's why the crowd came over. So it's not rigor mortis, maybe. So it can't be that. Huh. So as far as hang on, let's look at the body again. Okay. I think 3 shots. Okay. Let's see. Huh? What's that? 5 bullets.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Handgun, most likely. If it was just recent.
All right, yes.
Found it.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. All these cops.
Any eyewitnesses?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
I want to see. Excuse me.
Who saw something?
What now?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
This is a secure area. Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
A girl? Okay.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. Don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Let's see what other things have changed in this game from the PS3 version.
Can I help?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
Gage Everett.
Galleta.
And you are?
Clovis Galleta.
Wait a minute. The layaway voucher, it sounds like the same name. Okay. Now it's time to interview her. Our first interview, so let's not screw this up. Okay. Fidgety, nervous. She just
Why are you
just
just
left the
staring
shooting.
at me like that? I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. But she just lost shooting, so I don't blame her.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
I came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
She's very fidgety. Press triangle to accuse the witness. Okay, so this is different. Usually it goes truth, doubt, and lie. But this is good cop, bad cop, accuse. She's lying about something.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Simple. I found this layaway voucher in the victim's pocket.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okay. What about the possible murder suspect?
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
She's looking around a lot. Let's see.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
Oh.
A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Okay, now the details of the shooting.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Okay, now she's obviously distressed, not remembering it. So, she's definitely telling the truth.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Thank you. Alright, that went well. Now, the jewelry store is where we need to go. No. I think we should... No, should we go to the... No, you know, let's go straight to the jewelry store. We already know about the gun shop, so...
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Let's go.
Can you drive to this one?
I'll let him drive. Okay, so far we're doing... Okay, so far so good, we're doing okay. Excuse me.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Actually...
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
That's him!
Bitch! Go, Cole, go!
He's getting away!
Kalu! Get back here!
Would you recommend a special?
Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Alright, we did it.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Then
that's
tell
true.
me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
Really?
You're asking me to conduct
You want me
interview,
to
sir?
talk
I
to
am
him?
young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Good
I'm
man.
ready.
You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good.
Okay.
The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten
And
by
me
the devil.
too, DJ best
Bring me a
friends.
confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
So, what was your argument with Gage about?
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Really? Huh. He's looking around a lot. Seems very nervous. We know he's lying. I'm
You
accused him.
shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Really? Because I have a witness here who ID'd you at the scene.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Okay, so, your motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
So you're a Jew?
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
A lot of people don't
I
like
guess
them.
you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
He
I
hated
don't know what
them.
you're talking about.
Very fidgety again. We got you.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Why'd you do it?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Electro
Edgar
Daft
Kalu.
and Ruby.
I'm
And
charging
Ruby.
you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
See ya.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's
Yes,
a piece
sir.
of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Yes, sir. Sound investigation technique? Check. Service weapon proficiency? Check. Peak physical conditioning? Check. Keen interrogation instincts? Check. We passed. Yes.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
Oh.
What's his problem?
What's up with him?
He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about.
Hmm.
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
And who is that?
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
What the hell does that mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Okay. Okay.
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division, welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Okay.
The early bird gets the worm.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got to this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
You know this
All
place?
I just do is solve cases.
Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district.
Okay.
I'll direct.
Just tell me where to go.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of L.A.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
A gun?
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me! I'll take you all down with me!
I don't have a choice. He shot at me. Well, what are you gonna do?
You drive.
You can
go
drive the
over
rest.
case notes.
You can drive for a little while.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through.
Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Thank you. Okay. So.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the
What's
interior.
up with him?
Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Okay, I think this might be our last case for the day.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna be here, sir?
I better get back to work.
Huh? Tire iron.
I don't think so.
But it hasn't been used. What's this? A pig?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
What is this, Carrie? Mr. F. Morgan. Holy shit!
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Damn. It's a hell of a bloody scene. How do I talk to the...
Detective Phelps. What have we got?
What have we got here?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
That's a lot of blood from one victim.
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Nah, I just checked it. Okay, so I got the blood stains.
I doubt it.
Yeah. But I can already well, let's think of it like this. What exactly was dumped on Carrie's head in the movie Carrie? Huh. Adrian Black's wallet. And this would be Adrian and his wife.
Happier times, I guess.
God, that smile is evil. Nope, I don't want to look at that picture again. Mrs. Black.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
There's also some glasses here, too. There it is. Stencil.
Stencil glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Any other evidence? I like the way you're thinking, Sean. But if you looked at the evidence so far, you could totally tell something's not right about this crime scene. And Insta-heat.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Okay, here's what okay. Once we interview the witness, I think I can gather a clear mind of what happened here.
Scene is a mess.
Sir, I'm
Could
Detective
have been a dozen
Phelps.
different crimes committed down here with all the bows hopping freights.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Yeah, definite murder weapon. I mean, it's covered in blood, so the crime definitely had to take place here. Okay, so what were you doing at the scene,
Mind if
Mr.
I ask
Wilkie?
what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Staring right into my eyes, not looking around. He's telling the truth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Okay. Do you know who Adrian Black is?
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Same thing. He's telling the truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Do you know about the contents of the wallet?
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
He's acting suspicious. He's smiling, he's looking around, he's doing this weird thing with his face. I'm gonna doubt that.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Okay. What do you know about the bloodstained pipe that we found?
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
He's looking into my eyes, not doing anything weird. He's telling the truth.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform
thanks
the
for your
wife,
help.
Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
I think I can tell what happened already. The receipt is up. The street definitely paints a picture already. This is way too much for it to be a vicious murder. And the fact that there's no body makes it seem pretty suspicious. Now, it's obvious that the crime took place here. This bloodstained pipe is definitely the result of that, but from the looks of it, there should be more blood on it. So I could say it's a murder weapon, but I can't be too sure. Definitely Adrian Black was here. I think I'll know more about it once I go talk to his wife. I'm gonna let you drive.
You can
again.
drive. Do we know where we're going?
I just don't trust my driving skills. No, I don't think so, Sean. There were no bullets or a gun at the crime scene. This was definitely the result of a beating with a blunt object. However, all that blood inside the car. Could the victim have been murdered in the car? But if so, why not leave the body?
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Well, maybe. We'll have to see if there's any more murder weapons. Maybe it was just the pipe.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Thank you, ma'am. I better look around
We're gonna
before
have
I
a
talk
look
to
around,
her.
then we'll talk.
Do you mind? Huh. Alienist Fontaine provides help to troubled vets. What do we got here?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, It feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Okay. Hmm. What's that? Okay. A matchbook
Kavanaugh's.
from
So
Kavanaugh's
who brought
bar.
this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
I better use the phone. Here it is.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Next stop, the bedroom. Let's see. Another matchbook from Kavanaugh's. Glasses case.
This must be Adrian's.
Stencil.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
This must be Mr. Black. Nicole? Well, that's not Mrs.
Adrian.
Black.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
So, Mr. Black was having an affair. And what do we have here?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
So he left for Seattle for a time being. Most likely that's where his lover Nicole is. Huh? Look at that. An Insta-Heat receipt.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Insta-Heat. That's the name of the pipe that we found outside the train station. The train thing. I don't know. Station, I guess. Huh. Well, not relevant to the case. Well, look what I found.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
I guess I may as well start installing it.
That can't be right.
That's not it. There we go. I'm a cop, not a freaking fixer.
No, that won't work.
The pipe's missing.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Huh. Okay. I think it's time we have a conversation with Margaret.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Do you think you could answer some questions now, Mrs. Black?
Of course. However I can help.
Okay. First, the slaughterhouse receipt.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Frank Morgan. She's looking right at me, so I think she's telling the truth.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Okay. What about Kavanaugh's bar?
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Okay. Do you know where Adrian is right now?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
Or where he was?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Now, what about the glasses case?
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Do you know about the photograph signed by Nicole?
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
She's lying. She knows what's in that picture.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Really? Then would you care to tell me about the concealed message inside?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Where were you at the time of the murder, Mrs. Black?
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Thank you, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Ooh, new outfit. Okay, better head to Kavanaugh's. Since we're kind of running short on time and we're running over it, I'm just gonna keep
the way. You can drive.
I'm just gonna keep letting
All right.
Steven
Where
drive. Oh wait, Stefan. I said Steven. I meant Stefan.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Everything is fine.
Excuse
you
me.
know Frank Morgan?
Do you know who Frank Morgan is?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
There's something funny about the clam chowder.
Say, could I
Frank
borrow some
Morgan?
of that mascara?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Huh. What's your link to the abandoned vehicle?
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I don't. Look at the way he's doing this weird thing with his face. He's lying, obviously.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Okay, sure. How about this receipt that's in your name?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Now, where is Adrian Black?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Do you want your ass kicked? I know you're lying.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all.
Thanks
for your
Morgan.
help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Yeah, well, fuck
Let
you
him
too.
go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Ugh, just let him go. Who cares?
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
Besides, all he just said was he helped out Black, but I already know what happened so far.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine.
Here's what happened. Adrian's having an affair. Adrian's having an affair with this woman, so...
KGPL calling the car 11K. 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL.
Got it.
Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
So this is what happened. Adrian was having an affair, but he's too scared to leave his wife. So Frank Morgan buys a pig. They take it to the train yard. They slaughter the pig. They get rid of the body. Adrian has everyone believe he's dead, so he can get the money and rob off his lover in Seattle. That's clear cut. Let's get his ass. Okay, that's just freaky.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
So, let's see. Frank Morgan, apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
Here we go.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD
Black?
detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this.
For what?
I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No,
Oh,
it just got a
no!
whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
I really hope she was worth it. To go through all that, like, jeez. You wasted our time thinking someone was killed.
Quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Thanks. Ah, we missed the clue. Fuck. Who cares? Well, with that, we can end things off right here. So you guys can conclude this up to the first episode of LA Noire. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys back here in a little bit with our Assassin's Creed Revelations episode. I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching, and goodbye.